Hey guys, it's Dustin the Pro Picker here. Let's see what I can find out thrifting over a couple days to flip for a profit on eBay. I end up passing on this Atari Flashback, not a bad deal if you needed one though, at $9.99. And then on the shelf here, I find the classic, it's the TI-84, gotta pick it up. I grab a couple of these David Burke pans here. We've got a 2.5 and a 3.5 quart for $5.99 and $6.99 respectively. Should do pretty good. Got a Canon camcorder, which I'll bring up a little bit more about later, and this Peanuts ornament here. Then I pick up two of the three Department 56 Wiseman. The whole set would go for $100. I don't know what I'll be able to get per piece, maybe $30 each, have to split them up. And I go ahead and head on over to another store here, and I find an entire set of Fiesta pots and pans. I can't find any like direct comps on this, but I do have a couple from Terra Peak that were around $30 for individual pieces. I find this amazing Hobby Lobby Santa statue here from 2015. Its retail price was $89.99. I'm going to take a small gamble on this and go ahead and pick it up because I think, you know, it's something that I can definitely make money on. I'll be the only one with one listed, so should be good to go. Picked up these figures and cars here, as well as this bag of magic cards. That's an area I don't have a ton of expertise on, so I am literally taking a $5 risk, so we'll see how that works out for me. I could have passed on these Nerf magazines, but I went ahead and grabbed them at 99 cents each. We might make a couple bucks. And just a little closer look at the figures here. I go ahead and put everything away, and we go head to another store here. Actually, this is the next day. So I do get these Doc Martens at this same store from the beginning of the video, and I grabbed these Yadro bells here. They're Christmas bells. I'm seeing comps kind of all over the place. I think we'll make a profit because I got them for just $2.99 each. Back to this store yet again here, guys, and just taking a quick look around, and I spot something right away here, and I know I have to get it. So this is Adobe Photoshop CS5 Extended, the Windows version. The comps on the screen I'm putting up, the comp and the listing on the screen I'm putting up aren't exactly accurate here, and I'm going to explain to you why it's not worth $500 and it's not worth $150 in just a minute. I do pass on the Wii Fit Plus board there, but I do pick up this motorized planetarium, solar system planetarium, for $2.99, guys. So we're doing pretty good here. I think that's a pretty good pickup. Should get at least $30. Hopefully we can get a little bit more for it than that.
I found something.
All right, so quick stop off here to the American Thrift. And yeah, I'm definitely glad I come here because I end up picking up a bunch of stuff here. So all the shoes you see, all the Nikes are going to be between like $6 and $15. It really just depends on the pair, but that's just kind of what I was paying on them. So I'm just going to show you the ones I grabbed while I was here and not necessarily every one that I looked at. But yeah, we got some pretty decent shoes that they probably had just put out because I think I was here the day prior and these shoes weren't out yet. And so here's some LeBrons. Nothing insane, but definitely good value for the money here. And these are actually youth. They're really interesting, these Air Jordans. And yeah, some of the listings I'm showing you are of different condition and stuff, so just kind of keep that in mind. Got some Hyper Dunks here that we definitely need to clean up. And then I saw these Brooks here, and they need cleaned, but actually they're in pretty good condition. The comp on the screen that I put is a different colorway, just kind of similar. They are both Ghost 11 running shoes. And we've got these sweater boots here. So these were $5, and then the girls pair over here, I believe I paid $6. So not too bad. And then these were really interesting to me, these Sao Paulo, these Nike Elite Lunar deals here. There's a sold, no active listings.
Can I see all of these? Like right here?
Yeah, I just want to take a look at them all.
It's not bad. Will this be new? I could do that.
Hey guys, so I think we did pretty well out here at the thrift stores over the last couple days. So we're gonna kind of break down some things here. So you saw that they had all of those shoes out. I didn't buy like every pair of Nikes in the store. I went through them and just comped them out to see which ones would actually make sense. These right here are some of the highlights. So I got this like, I don't even know about Sao Paulo. I really don't know much, but apparently one of these sold for like 75 recently. So that's pretty awesome. What I pay for it, I ended up getting them for $6. So pretty cool. We got some Uggs here. So they're both like the woven style of Uggs. Sweater boots. We ended up paying $5 and $8 respectively for them. Ended up with all kinds of different Nikes here. So I'm not gonna like go crazy on breaking them down, but like, yeah, they're pretty decent here. Got this weird pair of Reeboks, the ATV 19s. Some Hyper Dunks, and a pair of Brooks that look pretty rough, but I think they'll clean up all right. Then at that same store, I ended up seeing these in the display case there. So Proper went ahead, picked up 2 of these shirts in 2XL. They're brand new for $5 a piece. And we got this brand new Orvis shirt here, guys, for only $6. I figured that was a pretty safe bet. And then some of this like thermal underwear stuff, especially if it's like vintage, made in the USA, can actually go for some pretty decent money. I have a hard time pulling stuff up on my phone sometimes there. Couldn't pull that up for some reason at the time and didn't want to like move around the store trying to find where I could. So I just went ahead and bought them. They are vintage-ish, so why not? And yeah, I think that was a pretty good run at that store, guys. Now, I'm going to talk about this Adobe Photoshop CS5 Extended here. So if you, well, first off, I picked this up for $3.99, which is absolutely incredible. And that's kind of the price point you always want to pull the trigger pretty much on things like this. So I've got a lot to say on the matter. Now, if I don't like destroy the seal. There's a couple like pre-owned ones and stuff that have sold for like $150. Then there's like a teacher's edition, student edition, which you have to be a teacher or student to use. If you're not a teacher or student, you're actually breaking the license. I mean, that one sold for like $150. There's only one listed right now that's brand new, and that's in Germany, so you'd have to have it shipped from there, and they went like $500. I don't think I'll get $500 for it, but there are a couple pre-owned instances of this one going for like $300 or so. Now, here's kind of the thing. There's nothing really you can do. Okay, some people are going to be like, oh, you can fight this. Yes, you can, but you're not guaranteed to win. Then that's just kind of the downside of selling software sometimes. If you sell this and somebody opens it up, installs on their computer, puts in the code, and it's used and it's spent, and then they decide they want to return it and just put in as an item not as described. Even if you say you don't accept returns, you're going to have to accept the return. Maybe you can mark it down 50%, but then you might have to deal with a feedback issue, and it just gets really convoluted when people attempt to do things like that. It's not something that happens to me often, but it is a risk that you need to know. So like when you're out and about and say you see this at the store for $150, you don't necessarily want to go out and spend $150 on it thinking you're going to sell it for $400, because there are some risks that go with selling software. Let me know down in the comments what your opinion on that ramble and rant is. Still an incredible find. Actually, I think the one listed from Germany is like $500, so that's even nuttier. Again, I don't think I'll get $500. Maybe I'll get $300 something. Maybe I'll get $150. Regardless, totally worth the risk at $3.99 for sure. Then we're gonna blast through everything else here. At that same store, I got the Geo Safari Solar System and Planetarium. I went to that like estate sale place where I got the models in the other video, and we ended up getting this here for $12. Sells for about $40 shipped roughly, so decent enough. I ended up with all of these like Lakeshore, there's like a Melissa and Doug and a couple other like dollhouse cars and figures and stuff like that. And it's super cheap, so I think we'll be able to lot these together and do pretty well. I got a whole bag of Magic cards here. I really don't know a lot about Magic cards, I'm not gonna lie. So hoping there's a couple Black Lotuses in there, and then we'll be good to go for the year. We won't even have to buy anything. Or list anything else. I got this Cricket cartridge, and it's actually brand new sealed. Only like that's the real motivating reason for why I picked it up. Ended up with these three. There's three of them. 3 Nerf magazines there. and 99 cents a piece. I mean, I'm guessing like we can lot them together and maybe get 20 or something. I don't know. Got this Fiesta set. Now, I haven't looked on Terapeak yet, but I have looked on eBay in just generally, and I haven't seen any sets like this. I got a whole set here. I'm just showing the 2 pieces because it doesn't all fit on the little makeshift shelf table we have here right now. But yeah, I think we'll do pretty well on it. I mean, some of it was like $4.99, $2.99, $3.99 a piece. So I think, you know, we'll definitely be able to make a profit. It seems like a pretty nice set. We got this Hallmark Peanuts here for $2.99. Now, these guys are the Wise Men. And this is like a Department 56 item here. And yeah, pretty cool. I think like 3 of them were going for like 150. Unfortunately, there's only 2 Wise Men here, so we'll get a little bit less. And I got these Yadro bells here for $2.99 a piece. So I'm hoping we'll get like 30 or so. I haven't looked up the Doc Martin kids rain boots here yet, but I think we have like $3 into them, so we should do pretty well. This right here is the TI-84 Plus, and yeah, it is always a staple in the reselling world. I mean, I think like $60+ on this is what you'll get. And the thing is, when you sell these, you end up selling them like instantly. Like you list them and they sell within a day. $4.99 on it. It does work, so definitely a great pickup. And then I got this Canon camera here, camcorder deal. Pretty decent. I forget exactly what it went for, but I remember checking before I left, and I was able to pay the $9.99 on it. And I think this was a pretty good couple days of thrifting here. Thank you all so much for watching. I really do appreciate the support. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you in the next one.